welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you all with a 4-cheese macaroni and cheese recipe. So as you can see, I am boiling my macaroni noodles right now, and I'm currently boiling them in chicken broth because chicken broth gives the noodles more flavor. And I added about a little sprinkle of salt, not too much, and I added about a tablespoon of olive oil so that the macaroni don't stick together. So as you can see right here, I've added my 4 tablespoons of butter to my wok pan, and I'm going to insert 2 tablespoons of flour, and I'm just gonna let both of those simmer together and just saute the flour in the wok pan. So now I'm pouring in half a cup of evaporated milk, and I'm just gonna allow all of that to simmer together. Next, I'm pouring in 3/4 cups of half and half, and I'm just gonna whisk all of those ingredients together for about 3 minutes until everything is heated up properly and mixed through thoroughly. So as you can see right here, I am currently adding 2 ounces of cream cheese to my mixture, and I'm just gonna let that melt and mix through, melt really good. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna add in my cheeses. So now I'm adding in 8 ounces of gouda cheese, and you can buy it in a bag already shredded and just throw the whole bag in there, or you can buy it in a block like I normally do and just chop it up with my knife, cube it up, and throw it in there. Now I'm adding in my cheddar cheese, and I'm only adding half of an 8-ounce bag of cubed cheddar cheese, or you can buy it shredded and do half a bag. And then next, I'm going to be adding in my 4 ounces of Colby jack cheese, and I just buy it in the cubes already, or you can buy it shredded and just add half the bag. So I'm going to reduce my heat to low, and I'm just going to allow that to simmer, allow the cheeses to melt really well. And then once the cheeses and everything melt down, I'm going to add my seasonings to the mixture. So right now, I'm just adding my garlic powder to my mixture, and I'm not going to add a lot because you don't want the mac and cheese to taste garlicky, but you do want it to have a little bit of flavor. The next seasoning that I'm adding is paprika, and paprika doesn't have a taste, it just gives your food a little bit of extra color. The next seasoning that I'm adding is some black pepper, and I love the way black pepper tastes in mac and cheese for some reason. So yeah, I'm adding that to my mac and cheese mixture. And then next, I'm adding my granulated onion powder, and not too much, but like I said earlier, you want your food to have some flavor, so onions bring out the flavor in anything. Seasoning that I'm adding is some chili powder, and just to give it a little bit of kick, but don't add too much because you don't want it spicy. So yeah, as you can see, I just sprinkled a tad bit on there, and it's just gonna give it a little bit of a smoked flavor. So if you watched my last recipe video, then you recognize that seasoning. It's my all-purpose seasoning that I got from Kroger, and you can find it pretty much in any store. The brand that I mostly see that sells it is Morton's. And yeah, I love this seasoning so much. It gives the food so much flavor, and it has a little bit of sodium. And then my next seasoning is my kosher salt. And y'all know I love kosher salt. That is the only salt that I use. I don't use iodized anything else. If I do use a different salt, it'll be sea salt, but kosher is, the best. So as you can see, I've added all of my seasonings, and now I'm just about to whisk it around really, really good and just get all those seasonings incorporated throughout the mixture and evenly distributed. And yeah, I still have my heat on low, but you can turn it up a tad bit if you want your cheese to melt faster. But whisking it together should melt it pretty good. And yeah, I just keep, stirring until everything is melted and it looks good and cheesy. So I just added like 2 or 3 tablespoons of half and half to the mixture because it was getting a little thicker than I wanted it. And I also added 2 tablespoons of butter to the mixture as well, salted butter. So now I'm just adding the macaroni to the mixture, and I'm just gonna stir everything really good so everything can be distributed evenly. So right now I'm just currently scooping my mac and cheese into my 8-ounce cast iron skillet, and I'm just gonna add the first layer of cheese onto the first layer of macaroni. So now I'm just adding my second layer of macaroni and cheese, and this is just gonna be my last layer because my cast iron skillet isn't that deep. So yeah, I'm just adding that onto there. So now I'm adding the top layer of cheese. So now I'm just taking my paprika and I am sprinkling it on top of my top layer of cheese, and it's just to add some color to my mac and cheese, make it more, presentable. And I would add some parsley on top as well, but I ran out. So if you have parsley, just add to it. It makes it look cuter, I guess. So I'm going to insert the mac and cheese into my preheated oven, and I preheated the oven to 350 degrees. And I'm just going to allow it to bake for 30 minutes so all the ingredients can stick together. So as you can see, this mac and cheese looks delicious. It turned out very well. It's very, cheesy and ooey gooey, just how I like it. And I enjoyed it. My friends enjoyed it. They loved it. And yeah, if you decide to make this recipe, let me know in the comments how it turned out, and if you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye, you guys.